What's up, everybody? It's time for the Calibria Crystal Gardens video. Today, we have so much stuff to talk about. We got news, we got new monsters, we got new dungeons, we got... What else do we got? New monsters, new dungeons. There's events, more events on the China server. Where are they? On global server, we got new LD scrolls coming. Oh my god. And we got our very first Calibria Crystal Guardians video, modded APK hack. Oh lord. Let's get it started. First off, some of this stuff is courtesy of one of the viewers, Christopher. Thank you very much, Christopher, for giving me some of this information. Some screenshots that I also translated so I can give you guys some more information as well. But let's get it started. First things first. Hey, let's start with the negatives. Calibria Crystal Guardians hack. I don't want to be promoting this. But it's there. And this happens with any game, though. Like any... maybe not any game, but a lot of games when they come out, there's modded APKs, there's hacks for them, and then the game developers have to like do things to fix them, because then it ruins like PvP, and it's happened in Summoner's War. I don't want to keep referencing Summoner's War, but it happened in Summoner's War when the game first came out. Actually, like even years into the game's life cycle is like it's continued. Like they would just do another one, they'd fix that, and then they do another one, and then they fix that, and then they do another one. But yeah, there's a hack where it just it increases your defense and your damage output from your things. And don't go then use it. I'm just saying that it exists. Please don't add fuel to the fire. I really don't even want to talk about it because I feel like it's adding fuel to the fire. But the biggest thing in here to mention is, can you guys even see my cursor? No, you guys can't see my cursor? Okay. The biggest thing is it's categorized as a sports game, which I don't know if you guys know, but we're playing a sports game. I just want everyone to know Calibria Crystal Guardians is a sports game. Now we know, not RPG, not adventure game, sports. Calibria is... Okay. Moving on to the next one. What's the next? Oh, this is already in the game. They're talking about Light Dark Sacred Scrolls, Light Dark Supreme Scrolls. So Light Dark 4-star, 5-star summons, Light Dark guarantee 5-star summons. So by the way, if you don't know, I'm going to show you guys where you can actually find this in the game. Hold on. It's already in the game. If you go to... Where am I going? There you go, where you're going. If you go to here, you go to convert, and you go click the little eye. Excuse me, the little eye there. And then you go all the way down, earn one Light Dark Essence, earn 100 Light or Dark Essence each time you use a Light Dark Sacred Scroll or Light Dark Supreme Scroll. So, they are coming to the game. They're already talking about them in the information in the description for this stuff. Yeah. They're coming to the game. Which we always joke that like the games die when you add like the LD legendaries and LD like guaranteed Nat 4 or above and Nat 5. But I mean they're already planning on doing this regardless of they're like game could be doing fine, we're still adding these summons in. So maybe it's just gonna give everyone more access. They're already giving everyone access to all the Nat 5, so maybe they just want to give everyone access to everything in general, so that it's not like well, you can't do this because you don't have that units. Like the units are pretty easily attainable for the I mean, pretty easily attainable. I'm sitting here, I'm like, I gotta keep wailing for a shaman. Easily attainable, whatever you say, man. Listen, don't crush my dream. I will get a shaman one day. But yeah, for the most part, like, scrolls are easily attainable, and the summon rates are doubled for Nat 5s already. So I would say, like, a lot of the Nat 5 teams that people are building, like, a decent percentage of the community, I know maybe 30% of the community can replicate, like, if there's one Nat 5 in a team. It feels like that anyway, because I feel like a lot of people have at least a couple Nat 5s. Anyway, moving on. What's the next one? Ooh, this is translated from some of the from China server, from some of the information on the Chinese game from the App Store. Because China's a little bit ahead of us, though. China's a little bit ahead of us. Add the Apostle Breakthrough function. The Apostle Breakthrough function is Sanctify, by the way. Level 40 Apostle can make a breakthrough after the breakthrough. It's Sanctify, right? And Apostle is just like Monster. It's like saying Monster. Add the Monster Sanctify function. Is what that is. That's not what we're talking about. Titan Leviathan, Hydra Dungeon increased to 12. So first off, we're getting a Hydra. It is confirmed. I think we already showed that it was confirmed. I don't know. We were like, whatever. I said that there was a Hydra coming. There's a Hydra coming. There's just more information. The dungeon levels increased to 12. So maybe this is why we're getting like poo-poo drop rates from 10 is just because I can't get anything from like even from like anything. I feel like I can't get from 10, man. We all feel that way too. Also, the Calianite. I was gonna say Caliente again. The Calianite is. They gotta fix the Calianite thing, man. Because at first I was like, no, it's fine. We're just trying to upgrade too much, and I'm like, nah, the runes just don't sell for very much. They gotta make this the runes sell for more Calianite, because there's just not enough Calianite. That's a problem though. Like I feel like in Epic 7 it was just people crying because they wanted to cry. Because Epic 7 likes to do that. Like, people cry because they know that the devs will listen and fix whatever it is that they want to get fixed if they cry enough. But I'm like, I have 40 million gold in Epic 7. The gold in Epic 7 can't be a real problem. The Calianite, I have like 170,000. I'm like, I farm. That's a problem if I have 170,000. I got 140 million in Summoner's War. 40 million in Epic 7. This one I got 170,000. There might be a Calianite problem. I'm just saying. But yeah, dungeon increased to level 2, which we're going to look at some screenshots. Again, thank you to Christopher, because he's the one that sent me screenshots from that. If you guys want to send me anything, by the way, email for this channel is yaybagelmon@gmail.com. YAYbagelmon@gmail.com. Actually, do I have a hotkey for that? Hey, look at that. I'm smart. Not really. Moving on. What's next? Added new dungeon, Hydra Dungeon, which can drop destruct. This is translated, by the way. Destruction, Despair, Lifesteal, Fanaticism. That's not a rune set. That's translated wrong. I don't remember what that's supposed to be. Fanaticism, Immunity, Destroy, Dragon Pattern. But yeah, it's just confirming things that I've already covered in a previous video where we said the Hydra Dungeon is coming. The Hydra Dungeon is going to drop these different runes. So we already talked about that. There's just more information confirming it. Fix some bugs, add a new cure. Skeleton King. At first I thought this was the Lich King, and I was like, okay, well this is not really anything we need to talk about. But it was like, but people were like, no, there's actually something called Skeleton King that's going to be in the game. So I'm curious. We have some information on other new units as well. Some screenshots on other new units that are not in the global release just yet. But Skeleton King is also coming, so we'll see. What do we have next? Oh, this one. This is, oh man, I forgot his name. Crap, well, I'm sorry. This is a subscriber that is already, he picked up the domain name, CalibriaCrystalGuardians.com. He managed to get that domain name. I don't know how they didn't already have that registered. Might have been a good idea to have that registered. But yeah, he's developing like a little help resource with that, which is very cool. So if you want, I think he's looking for people to help contribute to it. So yeah, CalibriaCrystalGuardians.com is a, I guess a fan-made resource site. So anyway, keep your eyes peeled. Keep them peeled for that. It's already been worked on, but it's still very much a work in progress. Okay, what's next? This is Chinese server stuff from the Chinese server. Way to be redundant. It's Chinese server stuff from the Chinese server. Now the next thing he's gonna say is it's in Chinese. Guys, prepare to get your mind blown. It's in Chinese. If you couldn't already figure out what this says, you're sure you probably figured out. Like, that looks like Odin. That's Odin. It translates to Odin. I translated a lot of this stuff. I think he's an No, I'm sorry. This is not HP based. This is an attack based unit. He's an offensive attack based unit. I don't know his skills, but Odin is an offensive attack-based unit. He is a light nat 5, which makes, I mean, we think about like, oh, there's another light nat 5 in the game. The last one is a light nat 5 too. I don't have a screenshot of that last one either. There's another unit if you see in the list. You guys can't see the cursor, right? Oh, you guys can see this guy right here. I don't know who that is. Maybe that's the Skeleton King. No, I don't think that would be a weird Skeleton King. Maybe it's me. Is it me? Is that me? That's probably me. You know what? That makes sense. Okay, so I'm in the game. Cool. But yeah, Odin's here. He's an attack type unit. And that is that. What else is next? But I mean, if we're thinking about like these light dark nat 5s, because look at this. We don't see any, I don't think there's any new LD. I don't have all of mine evolved. Sorry, all my 3 stars. But I don't think there's any new 3 stars here. I don't think there's there's no new 4 stars here. So all we're getting is new LD5s. Yay! No more LD3. Well, not currently any more LD3s. I would add more LD3s before more LD5s, but they are apparently adding more LD scrolls to give you access to more higher level LD units. So might not be as insane to try to get these as we think currently. We will see. Because remember, this is Calibria. They have different rates. They have different everything. 1 in 100 chance to get LDs from normal summons. And also it's like, we did a video of $6 for an LD scroll, right? If you buy those packages. So there's also that, and then there's also like if they do more LD events to get more LD scrolls and stuff like that. But they have the LD, they're gonna have like supercharged LD summons, which we already talked about like 5 minutes ago. Anyway, that's that one, that's the Odin. This is Poseidon. I believe Poseidon is a HP based unit. Yeah, this is the HP based unit. I don't know his skills, but Poseidon is a dark unit, right? So we got new light units, new dark unit. There's another one if you guys are looking all the way at the over here. There's another dark one as well, but he's, I believe, an HP-based unit, Poseidon. The last one is Titan, who is a defense-based unit. So we got Poseidon, we got Titan, and we got Odin. I don't know who that last one from the light one. I don't have any pictures on that one. I don't have any pictures on that one. Damn it, Christopher! Why didn't you give me pictures on that one? It's okay. I'm yelling at him. He's supplied me with a lot of these screenshots. Anyway, so this is a defense. I said that he's a defense-based unit, right? I don't know his skills. This is okay. So this is another one. This is the thing that I'm really showing here. Is this thing at the top right-hand corner that I'm trying to circle here? That's new. It's called Burning Expedition. I'm not sure what I translated that. It's called Burning Expedition. I'm not sure what quite Burning Expedition means. If it's like extra like XP for your units really fast, and it just costs a lot of energy. I'm not sure if that's the case with that, but that's a new thing coming. So we can look forward to that. These are some more Chinese server events. Why don't we get these events? Our events are like, don't look that cool. We get some events, but they're different and they don't look that cool. Because we talked about the events previously in another video, and we're like, oh, these events are coming. And like, where did the events go? Like, they didn't get here. Are they still coming? Or are they not coming? Or what's the deal with the new events? I don't know. The events from the last video from like a month ago. Was it a month ago or is it like 2 weeks? It was probably like 2 weeks ago. Probably wasn't even a month ago. So maybe the events are just not here yet. But yeah, there's more events on the Chinese server. We have some events. They just don't look like events necessarily, but we get some things from them already. This is another. I think this is a maybe more. I think this might be from the same event. No, this is not from the same event. This is a new event, right? We saw something similar here. This is a login event thing. I think we might have seen the same screenshot, but this is a new screenshot. I don't know. This is but this is very similar to what we already saw in the last one. Is it coming? Is it coming to global or is it not coming to global? This is just logins. Like log in for one day, get a scroll. Log in the next day, get a lawful scroll. Next day, get a chaotic scroll. Next day, get an evil scroll. Next day, get a skill cat. Next day, get an LD, and then next one, get a super amazing 4 or 5 star scroll. What are they called? Spaghetti scrolls. Spaghetti scrolls. Okay, what's next? This is another one. This is not even the same one as the last one. This is like, again, this is like you farm and you get these little gears, and then you trade in the gears for all these different items. And some of them have limits. Like for example, the 2-star cat is you can only trade in 3. The first one, the Calionite, is unlimited amount. You can trade in an unlimited amount. Might be very valuable to trade in for the unlimited amount of Calionite. And then the last one, LD, you could also trade in for limited. We did a video showing another event very similar to this, but never came. I don't know why it never came. I'm hoping they're still coming. This is. I translated a lot of this. Is this another 7-day event? A login event? I think this might be a login event. I don't remember what this translates to. I'm sorry. This one you're gonna not like. This one you're gonna not like. This one translates to that it's a pay event. So, yeah, it's a pay event. So if you spend, I think this is not quite translated to $49. I think this is Chinese currency that it translates to, but it's whatever amount. Maybe it's $5 in US currency or whatever. I don't know what, like, different conversion rates, different whatever. Man, I should have checked that out. Actually, that would have been great because I really don't feel like $49 for 4-star runes is very exciting. I really don't feel like they're gonna get a whole lot of takers on that. It might be like $10, $20, something like that. I'm not entirely sure there. But that fourth one down, by the way, over here, is actually an evolution scroll. So that evolves your unit, so you don't have to farm for the evolution materials. So that's what that is, if you guys don't know. And then the last one is the last one looks like a Nat 5 scroll, right? So you spend a certain amount of money. I don't know how much it's going to be. But you also get a 4-star LD unit. You know, let me just show you here. You get the 4-star LD unit when you spend a certain amount of money as well. Again, these numbers are in Chinese currency, so I don't know what it's going to be in global, in like all the other currencies. So just letting you know that that's a pay-to-win event, right? That's a pay-to-win one. This is the Hydra Dungeon. So this is Hydra. It also shows up to, don't get excited about the 5 energy. You guys can't even see it because that's only for level 1. Hydra Dungeon goes up to level 5. Very exciting. I think we see, what else do we see? I think those are just like the regular, I don't remember what the icons from the regular dungeons are over here, but I think these are just the regular dungeons. I think they'll, yeah, I think that's it. And then we can see some of the units that people are using for the Hydra Dungeon as well. Boom, boom, boom. Oh my god, all the LTs. Everyone's just farming with light dark Nat 5s. Oh, but you can see the succubus is very popular. You can see she's the most OP unit for... That just... It looks like a very much pay to win if like you're farming the Hydra Dungeon with Nat 5s are the most common units for farming this. That looks pretty insane. Maybe it's just an example. I don't know. This is, again, just showing Leviathan goes up to 12. This showing Colossus goes up to 12. This is showing the Colossus, what people are using to farm Colossus 12, just to give you an idea in advance. This is the same, basically the same stuff that people are doing on Global. Basically the same stuff as people are doing on Global already. This is another screenshot for the Hydra Dungeon. So we can see a little bit what it's going to look like in-game. Very nice. I'm sure that these are not, this is probably like level 1. That's why there's level 11 units in there. So, or Hydra floor 1, that's why there's level 11 units in there. Otherwise, now we're going to be farming level 12 with level 11 units. Not that OP. Unless for whatever reason Spider Queen is good enough to carry them. Spider Queen gets a buff down the road. Oh man, what is, oh yeah, no, I remember what this is. I'm trying to remember what all the Chinese translations were, by the way. This is, you log in between certain hours of the day. Hold on, let me show you. You log in between certain hours of the day and you get free energy. That's what this is. That's all that's talking about. This one, oh, I was like, we already have the Monkey King. This is new outfits. New costumes, skins for the Monkey King. I don't know what that 20% is. Maybe it's a hit percentage. I'm not sure what the 20% is though. I'm sorry. I should have translated that ahead of time. That's my bad. That's my bad. Maybe I'll translate it, put it in the description or something like that. But yeah, because the skins give you special effects, right? And it's for 240 if you happen to have an LD Monkey King. And then this one, Sephiroth Holy Stars. Sephiroth. Wait a second. That's 160 skin tokens. By the way, you can get these from the world boss. They drop very slowly. You get like two a day or something like that. But yeah, you can get them. You can get them from in the game. The more world boss, like the more good units you have leveled up, the more world boss attacks you're gonna open. I think it's up to 5, if I recall correctly. I don't have 5 myself. I have, I think, 4 myself. But the more you open up, the more attacks you can do, the higher rank you get, the more skin tokens you can get. So if you're looking for free-to-play skin tokens, world boss is what you're going to want to do. You're going to want to get up to as many attacks as you can on the world boss and rank up and do as much damage as you can for the world boss. So, yeah, cool. I mean, that definitely looks like Sephiroth, though. Does that not look like Sephiroth? That looks like Sephiroth. I don't want to keep referencing other games, but come on. Does that look like anything? Maybe something from Devil May Cry? Low-key, I didn't play all those games. They're so good looking. I really wanted to go through and play all Devil May Cry games, but I never got a chance to. Cause time, right? Time is a valuable essence resource. Time is something. Whatever. Anyway, that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Did we cover everything? I believe we covered everything. Oh my god, I talked so much. There's 20 minutes of me talking about stuff, but there's a lot of stuff to talk about. Like we previously mentioned some of this stuff before in another video, but we at least get to see more of it, see visually like, oh, this is happening, that's happening, new units coming to the game. So we'll talk about those more in depth. But anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys get excited, get hyped for more new things coming to Calibria Crystal Guardians. That's it for this one. I will see you as always in the next one.